You know what I like about seeing your movies is there's a little bit of everything, it seems to me. Not in all of them, but you have the big song and dance numbers. Some of them are fantastic, and so many cast members involved. I mean, really big-scale productions. You also have the acting, the drama, the stories, but they're often stunts and action as well. And I believe you do many of the stunts yourself, am I right?
I used to do it when I was younger. I was stupider then. And then I used to do all the stunts, and I've hurt myself.
Hold on. When was that, Shahrukh? When was that taken?
That is Om Shanti Om, actually.
Om Shanti Om?
Yeah, and I'm very shy, actually. It doesn't, very few people know this, but in personal life I'm very shy and reclusive and strange and weird and awkward. But really I am. So,
how does that work then, being as well known as you are? Because I know, you know, certainly the movies are huge, but I imagine, and I know recently you've said a few things in India and about situations which have caused you a lot of publicity. How do you tally being kind of shy and wanting a quiet life with being that big a public figure?
Yeah, it is difficult at times, and like the recent controversy that you're talking about, I didn't say much. I just said, you know, we are Indians and we should welcome everyone with open arms into our country. We cannot become that, no, this country people can't come and that country people can't come. And yeah, it's been blown out of proportion. Now they're stopping my film. They're not allowing it to release. So I'm a little tense. And but what I do is I just go, I work a lot. I'm a workaholic, Jonathan. I just work the whole day around and then get back home, spend time with my little kids, my wife and my sister. So I'm kind of boring in personal life. And I don't go out too often. I don't eat outside. I don't do anything. I actually just work, and I enjoy that the most, really.
You do sound quite dull.
Yeah, I'm very dull.
But that's a good thing, because your life is exciting enough already. Let me ask you about your new movie there, because this is something of a departure for you. Am I right in saying? My name is Khan. I guess it's kind of a message movie in a way.
In a way, but we have garbed it, of course, in love story. Because the lady who's working with me, Kajol, we've done some films. She's a very big star and really a wonderful actress. And I'm playing a person who's got Asperger's, which is like a form of autism.
Yeah.
And yes, there is a kind of message, which is the Western world, Islam, and how we are thwarting each other and destroying each other. The time has come that we should do simple, nice things and bring this world to a better, peaceful order.
Well, it's a clever story. I mean, would you just explain a little bit of the plot to people about what happens to the character, where he finds himself and what happens during the course of the film?
Yeah, he's, you know, people who have Asperger's, they are very compulsive and they take things very literally. And here is a relationship between a Muslim, which is played by me, Rizwan Khan, and a Hindu girl, and they get married. And I think the 9/11 incident happens, which I believe has changed the whole world.
So they're living in San Francisco, aren't they?
They're living in San Francisco, yes. And it affects their life indirectly, and it leads to a breakup between the two. And the wife tells him that, listen, you got to explain your religion and what you stand for to everyone before you come back here. Actually go and she says it in a fit of anger. And she said, go and explain it to the president of the United States. And these guys are a little compulsive, so he says, okay, I will. And he gets up in the morning, puts on his bag, and he goes on this journey to go and explain it to the President of America that his name is Khan, and he's not a terrorist. And how, doing very small, simple things, the ideology is that maybe the world will change and be a better place to live in.
Well, which is, let's face it, a lovely idea.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
I think it's a
let's have a look. My name is Khan, and it opens here on the 11th of February.
The Western world marks history since... My name is Khan, and I'm not a terrorist.
Yeah, you must be very pleased with it. And it's interesting because you talk about the fact that the character is Muslim, he marries a woman who is Hindu, and that's your life as well, of course. Your wife is Hindu.
That's my life, yeah.
How does that work for you at home? How do you raise the kids? What do you do in terms of the faith issue at home with them?
We've just confused the shit out of them, I think.
Well, that's the perfect answer. I guess you just deal both with the same amount of respect and let them choose, or?
We respect each other and we say, you know, whatever. So we have all kind of prayers in the house. And the other day, my daughter came and asked me that, you know, somebody's asked her, are you a Hindu or a Muslim? So I said, confuse them further. I say, you're a Christian. So, so I don't know how they're going to grow up, but one thing, I kind of respect all the religions, I guess. So,
well, that's the healthiest approach. You know, the movie deals with the issue of the way people's moods change towards Muslims after 9/11. Some people, some attitudes. But you've encountered some of that yourself, I believe, haven't you? I don't know whether this story was blown up, but wasn't there an incident when you were going into New York and you got stopped and searched for maybe a little longer than normal, just, I guess, because of your name?
Yeah, I'm always stopped at the security. because of the name, and I think it's okay. You know, the Western world is a little worried now and paranoid.
Touchy, yeah.
Yeah, they're a little touchy, yeah. And feely when they're frisking you. But yeah, I'll tell you an incident. I was in London going through the airport, and the new machines have come out. Have you seen them?
Are these the body scan?
Yeah, the body scan ones.
I haven't
yeah.
seen one yet.
Yeah, you got to see them. I hope you don't have to go in because it makes you embarrassed if you're not well endowed. When you walk into the machine and everything, the whole outline of your body comes out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't know this, so I was a little scared because these people came up and they never do this because a lot of Asians at the airport and they're very kind to me. And then suddenly they said, you have to go into the machine. Go into the machine. So I went in and you have to keep your hand like this, and some stuff happens. And I came out. And then I saw these girls, they had these printouts. So I looked at them, I thought, you know, maybe it's a form that you're supposed to fill. They gave it to me, and you can see everything inside. And then I've autographed them for them.
Oh, well, that's very good of you.
They're totally autographed for them, yeah.
Well, that's another use for the machine.
Yeah, it's
I hear rumours, and I don't know if it's true, that you might be making a movie with one of my favourites from Hong Kong cinema, Jackie Chan.
Oh, I love him.
Is there truth to this?
I've asked him, but he's very expensive. So I hope I'm gonna try and speak with him in the next few days again. My kids love him. I love him. You know, when I was having my first kid, I prayed to God, I hope my son looks like Jackie Chan. I love him so much. And he does. He does.
There you go. He listens, or she listens, or whoever listens.
God is listening, yeah. So he looks like Jackie Chan, and I hope I can. It's a new film called Ravan. It's a Indians don't have a superhero.
Yeah,
so this is the first time I'm trying to bring in a Western kind of a superhero in India. I'm shooting it in London.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you see me flying over Piccadilly,
He'll fly over Piccadilly, but he'll stop at Selfridges and turn back. Too many people recognise me up there. I can't land. Shahrukh, how lovely to have you on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you agree he's a superstar with very good reason. What a charming guest. Mr. Shahrukh Khan. Thank you so much. Shahrukh Khan, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Before I get